Now that you are in a deep trance, we are going to give you a trigger, or reinforce it if you already have it. The trigger phrase is "I am a raptor." If you use this trigger phrase, or if someone that you are okay with triggering you says the trigger phrase "you are a raptor," you will undergo the transformation that you are about to experience again at whatever speed you want. Additionally, you will instantly turn back into a human if you use the reset phrase "I am not a raptor," or if someone that you are okay with resetting you says the reset phrase "you are not a raptor." Now your transformation will begin. First, notice something in front of you. It is an artificial tail that is as long as your legs are tall. It starts out as wide as your torso is, and gradually gets narrower until it ends in a dull point. The top of it is brown while the rest of it is pale brown. While it is covered with smooth scales, they are small enough that it appears to just be leathery skin at a glance. You sense that you are supposed to put it on, but you aren't sure how, so you try holding the end of it to your back. As you do, you happen to get the center of the front of the tail to line up with the center of your spine. The instant that you do, the tail tenses up as you are surprised by suddenly having feeling and control of it, or maybe it just goes to a resting position if you are used to gaining this new limb. Then, you feel your fingers and toes merge and change shape so that you only have 3 toes on each foot and 4 fingers on each hand. Each of your fingers are as long as your longest finger used to be and 1/4 as wide as your hands are. Similarly but not identically, your new toes are as long as your longest toe used to be and 1/3 as wide as your feet are. Now, feel a pulling sensation on your face as it stretches out to form a long muzzle. As this happens, your nose disappears. The only remnants of it that remain are your nose holes, which are now located in the top left and top right corners of the front side of your muzzle. After that, your finger and toenails go numb and disappear so that claws can start to grow out of the front side of each of your fingers and toes, the scales that replace your nails, leaving behind no evidence that you ever had them. Your claws are made of a black material that is hard and durable. Their bases are each 1/3 as wide as the finger or toe that they are on and half as tall as that finger or toe. Also, they are horizontally and vertically centered on the finger or toe that they are on. They are 1/3 of an inch long and gradually curve down and get narrower and thinner so that they each end in a dangerously sharp point that is level with the bottom of the finger or toe that they are on and points straight down. Despite the fact that your new claws are dangerously sharp, you will never attempt to use them for anything, especially combat. Next, your muscle memory changes, making it so that when standing or walking or even jumping, you have to rest your weight on your toes, bend your feet up as much as possible, and crouch your legs. While your altered muscle memory already makes walking and standing like this easy, it is made easier by your lengthening feet and shrinking lower legs. They change size at the same rate until your lower legs are as short as your feet used to be and your feet are as long as your lower legs used to be. These changes combined with your altered muscle memory make walking and standing on your toes, or walking digitigrade as it is called, feel completely natural to you, as if you have done it for your entire life. That being said, your muscle memory and your legs and feet won't actually change, but you will be incapable of not perceiving yourself as having a digitigrade leg and foot structure and won't be able to understand any logic when it is applied in a way that directly suggests that you don't have a digitigrade leg and foot structure. Now, feel a warm energy start to flow through you from where your tail attaches to you. It's now undeniably organic, any traces of being artificial long gone. As the energy slowly flows through you, you feel your skin change as it turns into small smooth scales just like the ones on your tail wherever the energy goes. Most of your scales will be pale brown, but the scales on your back, feet, and the front, back, and outer sides of your thighs will be brown. Finally, the effects of this hypnosis file will become inactive if they are a risk to your physical body or your well-being, if they are a risk to your social or professional life, if there is an emergency that they would prevent you from dealing with to the best of your abilities, or if they are a risk to your mental health. Also, any effect of this hypnosis file that was an issue will become active again once it no longer will be one. Additionally, you will never find this hypnosis file or the effects of it even slightly addicting. Now you are an Anthro raptor, your transformation having come to a close and your claws having become sharp. This session is almost over, so goodbye, my smooth-scaled friend.